Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nayri, also known as Wedding Fashion Expert. This week we are talking about a subscriber requested topic, wedding gloves. Things to consider, logistics when it comes to wearing gloves on your wedding day. Before we dive into this week's topic, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, let me know if there is a particular video, topic, anything I can create for you. I am here for you, guiding you along the way leading up to your special day. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am so honored that you have found me. I am, of course, a wedding fashion expert, stylist, buyer, wear so many different hats at Lovella Bridal. For daily content, please be sure to follow us at Lovella Bridal, at Lovella Plus, and at Wedding Fashion Expert on Instagram. You can also now subscribe on Instagram for exclusive video content. So after this video, head on over to Instagram, hit that follow button at Wedding Fashion Expert and also the subscription button to get access to videos first. And don't forget to follow us on TikTok at Lovella Bridal and at Wedding Fashion Expert. This week's topic, a subscriber requested, wrote in asking, "Hi Nayri, could you please do a video on how to choose bridal gloves, different style, lengths, and materials, and also how to wear them during the ceremony, when to remove them, etc. Thanks so much for all your tips. The veil styling video was immensely helpful. Love your style." Thank you so much, and I absolutely love this topic, so let's get right on into it. When it comes to gloves on wedding day, the sky is the limit in terms of how you want to style them, right? It's personal preference in terms of what fabrics, materials you want to use. Ideally, you want it to match your dress material somehow. Now, I'd like to point out, it does not need to be made out of your dress's material. Would that look lovely? Absolutely. But if you want to mix up materials, you absolutely can. I found these little gloves, 2016 is when I found these. I just pulled the one out for the sake of this video. I didn't pull out both. I have worn the heck out of them. I bought them to wear on my wedding day because it's leather and lace, so somehow I would have incorporated it, but I got a little impatient and I've had opportunities to wear them, which I have, and I wanted to show you. So this is something that was not designed with a dress. It was just one that I found, and it's more of like a cuff, right? Now, I love this because my ring can show. So that's something to consider. If you are wearing gloves for ceremony, you want to consider your ring being put on it. So if you are going to do fingered gloves versus fingerless, right? If you go with your fingers covered, go with something that's a super thin material that your ring can fit over, because that's a logistical thing that you do want to consider. Because wearing a glove on ceremony, I feel that it's super awkward for you to then remove it and have your ring underneath it and then have to put it back on. Although I have seen brides, they take off their glove, they do that part, and then they walk down with the glove in like kind of their bouquet. So one hand is ungloved and one hand is gloved. I wouldn't want to do that, and I'm not judging. Like, I think if that's something that you want to do, go for it. I personally wouldn't want to do that because I would feel like my photos are off balance, but then I know that there's other people that would feel like there's something really authentic and natural about it, and I get that and I appreciate that. Fashion is art, so no rules, anything goes. It also could be a beautiful moment that you do a fingered glove. I would just make sure that you're able to put your ring on top of it. That's something that I would kind of aim for. I would say that maybe when it came time for the rings, if it's a bigger glove, then you could wear your engagement ring underneath it, and you remove both sets of gloves, hand it off to the bridesmaids or maid of honor, man of honor, whoever is next to you, and you do the exchange of rings and you walk down the aisle gloveless. I think that that would be the way to go. I also love like a tulle glove moment where it's just tulle, it's barely there, it's transparent, the rings would fit on top of it. The sky's the limit. The one thing you do want to consider and try everything on with is put your veil on, have your jewelry on, your gloves, your dress, bouquet, and make sure everything looks really nice in photo. So take some photo and video and make sure that you're not overpowering your look with gloves. You want it to complement it, right? So whatever you do, it's to elevate and complement. It's so personalized to you logistically how you want to do it and stylistically how you want to wear it, which is super fun because you get to personalize it, and why wouldn't you do that? I love this video suggestion because clearly I was planning ahead and I have found excuses to wear these gloves prior to even being married. So now for my future wedding, who knows what I'm gonna do, but I do know that I do love a glove moment, and it could even be for rehearsal dinner, or it could be for entering the reception. You can really customize how, when, where you go about it. I would love for you to let us all know. Drop it in the comments below, DM me a photo on Instagram, what you decide doing and your variation, and we could even do a part 2 of this video of photos of different brides and the way they styled their gloves. I think that that would be really fun. I do think that gloves are making a huge comeback for 2023, and I'm obsessed. And I also love that people are doing customized written messages on the gloves. I think that that's really super sweet. And just like I have found an excuse to wear these gloves multiple times, I think I've worn them a total of 5 times, which I think is quite a bit for a white cuff. Like who's doing that? Why? The fact that I found an excuse to wear white gloves also tells me that it's a great opportunity for you to re-wear your wedding gloves after wedding day, kind of like how I did these cuffs. So just saying, throwing it out there, maybe that's an element that you can re-wear for anniversaries or New Year's or special events of that kind. I'm all about buying and investing into accessories for wedding day that you can re-wear, because I'm such a sentimental romantic that wants to be able to remember that day and re-wear some of the components, because why not? That's part of the fun about it. I hope that you found this video helpful, and for more videos and tips like these, please be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will see you in next week's video.